Okay, so on behalf of the Gemini staff, it's a real pleasure to welcome everyone to the final day, day 4 of the Gemini Observatory 2021 virtual science meeting. My name is Janice Lee, and I began serving as Gemini Chief Scientist this past March. And if you've been with us on any of the days of this conference, you know that we start the talk sessions with this virtual welcome to get everybody oriented and to help everyone get the most out of the Whova platform, which we're hosting the conference on, and from the program. So we made it. It's our final day, day 4. Today we have a time domain astronomy session, which will lead into a discussion of Gemini in the future over the next 5 years, over the next decade, and even maybe looking out further. To cap off the conference, we have open-ended panel discussion. The panelists are featured here. I think it's now in the Whova agenda, but we have Jen Lutz, Pat McCarthy, Myeongchin Im, and Guillermo Blanc. This is also a reminder that after we wrap up with the panel discussion, we'll have a conference photo that is at 2:15 Hawaii time. Joe, did you want to say anything about that right now? I think the idea is
I think everybody will be asked to turn on their video and we'll take a screenshot. We will take several screenshots because we can't fit everybody all in one panel.
Okay, thank you. And then after the conference photo, of course, we have the chat rooms and one last workshop, which we know will be attended because everybody is interested in data reduction. So that will cap off the end of the conference after the talk sessions today. Of course, it's been interesting to see how this Whova platform works in terms of encouraging interactions. And we've had at least a couple of chat groups formed. There's a plant photo group and a pet photo group. And today, or yesterday, Carlene Silva from the SOC started a group to talk about issues during phase 2 setup. So go have a look. It's on the Whova community tab. If you wish to talk about some issues that you've been having so that she can improve the documentation for those items or set up a group yourself. And just another 2 reminders before we get started. Each day we have chat sessions with the speakers, chat rooms. Please sign up to reserve a time slot or drop in to say hi, to ask a question you have about the talk they give. There's a Google sign up sheet that is linked to each instance of the chat rooms on the app. And also, as a reminder, I think most of us are accustomed to this by now, but likely there are new people joining us today. Our Q&A procedure is that there is an individual Q&A tab for each talk. And so in order to see the Q&A for that talk, you need to move between tabs, between sessions on Whova. But the Zoom link is constant. You can just stay here for the entirety of the talk sessions this afternoon. And if you have any problems, please go to Whova Community under the Ask the Organizers Anything group. Or if you're having problems overall in general with the app, you can email us at the email address there, Gemini21vsm@noirlab.edu. So with that, I'll go ahead and check to see if there are actually any questions on procedures or the program for today. Okay, and with that, so I'll introduce the chair for today. Oh, this was a reminder, actually. After the conclusion of the meeting, the LOC has put together a survey, and it would help us greatly if you could participate and give us your feedback on how you felt the meeting went, especially because this is our very first virtual meeting. So please look in your email in the next couple of days and help us make the next one better. Okay, now on to the introduction of today's chair. Today's chair is Jen Andrews, assistant astronomer based at Gemini North. She is part of the science operations group. She helps observers with their phase 2 prep, and she is also goes ahead and helps you take your observations, take your data at the telescope. She is a contact scientist for most TOO programs, and she's also a member of the GMOS, Geniers, Maroon X, Graces, and Fast Turnaround teams. Her research interests are the evolution of massive stars, especially their deaths, which result in core collapse supernovae. So Jen, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, take it away.
Okay, great. All right, so thanks for that, Janice.